change the channel.
I did.
Don't you know how to use the clicker?
Very funny, Harvey.
Here, Barry, give me that. Good evening. Tonight, sit back and relax as Fox25 takes you on a Gilligan's Island marathon, a 3-hour tour.
I'm Barry Scott from WZLX, and this is my friend and coworker from Classic Hits 100.7 FM, Harvey Warfield.
Hi.
On WZLX, I host the Lost 45s, which plays hit records that you don't hear on the air anymore. Gilligan's Island has never had that problem.
Yep, when Gilligan's Island first went on, I watched it every week.
And I've been watching it since in reruns.
But you know, Barry, a lot of people don't realize that Gilligan's Island almost never made it to TV. CBS thought it was a dog, but once it got on, it became the #3 rated program in just 6 months.
Well, tonight we invite you to sit back and relax and watch 6 of the best episodes from Gilligan's Island. Are you all set, Harvey?
Hold on, Barry. Here, put this on. And put this in your hand.
Island drinks.
Yep.
You're prepared.
I think we're all set.
Okay.
Let's go. Wow, how'd you do that, Barry?
You gotta remember, Harvey, on Gilligan's Island, anything is possible.
You're right. Let's go back to the beginning. Back to the first episode in 1964 called Two on a Raft.
I don't think we'd fit.
Of course we'll fit, Barry.
No,
Come on.
seriously, Harvey, if we're gonna go back, the first season was in black and white, so we need to make some mood changes.
All right. All right, you look great in gray. How'd you do that?
You gotta remember, Harvey, on Gilligan's Island, anything is possible.
Yeah, you're right.
You all set, Skipper?
Let's go, little buddy.
And he thought I didn't know how to work the clicker.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of...
And that's how the world was introduced to Gilligan's Island. Hi, I'm Harvey Warfield.
And I'm Barry Scott from WZLX Radio. For the next 2.5 hours, Fox25 presents Gilligan's Island Marathon, your favorite stories of the 7 castaways. Harvey, who's your favorite castaway?
Oh, I think I'd have to say Lovey Howell. Kind of reminds me of my 5th grade teacher.
Lovey Howell. Mine's probably the professor, Harvey, because he's as smart as I always wanted to be.
As smart as you always wanted to be? Look what, you turned out to be a disc jockey, for God's sake.
Harvey, so are you.
Oh, you're right, and that's a good thing to be, right?
By the way, who's your favorite castaway?
Professor, because he's cute and he's smart.
Hey, Gilligan was my favorite because he was the funniest of all of them.
Hi, my favorite was the skipper.
Oh, definitely Marianne.
The millionaire and his wife. They were great. Ginger.
Gilligan.
My favorite character was the skipper.
I think the professor, because nerds are in style.
Up next, a rocket lands on the island, and the scientists and castaways just don't seem to get the picture. In Smile, you're on Mars Camera. Welcome back to Fox25's Gilligan's Island Marathon. I'm Barry Scott.
And I'm Harvey Warfield from WZLX. We're just an hour out from our 3-hour tour. What about that last episode, Barry?
I tell you, I loved it, but the people back at CBS, when the show was first proposed, didn't like the idea of having the same 7 castaways every week. They wanted an idea with Gilligan and the skipper running a boat and having different passengers every week.
Like a love boat thing?
Kind of much like that, but Sherwood Schwartz, who created the show, said, I want to stick with my original idea. And I'm glad he did, because we wouldn't be seeing the shows we're seeing tonight.
You know, you're right, little buddy. Speaking of that, our 3rd episode concerns 2 cosmonauts that land on the island in not yet.
Just sit right back and we'll hear a tale.
A tale of a faithful trip.
They started harmless, riding all aboard this tiny ship. The neighbors of mighty sailor men, super brave and sure. And passengers and sailors came for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. The started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the girls and fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost.
Well, Barry, this marks the halfway point in our 3-hour tour.
That's right, Harvey. Welcome back to Fox25's Gilligan's Island Marathon. I'm Barry Scott from WZLX, and this is my skipper, Harvey Warfield.
Thank you, Barry. You know, a lot of people think they know a lot about Gilligan's Island. However, try this trivia on for size.
What is the skipper's name?
Big Buddy, I don't know.
Bill?
Jonas Grumby.
I don't know if it was Skipper McKinley or...
I haven't the foggiest.
Edward Jones, I don't know.
The answer is Jonas Grumby. After the series finished, how many Gilligan's movies were made?
One. Return to Gilligan's Island.
3. Return? 2, I think.
I say 3.
27.
I think 2.
3? They've never had a movie. Just been series, over and over and over again.
The answer is 3.
Is Gilligan his first or last name?
First.
Gilligan, Mulligan, I don't know. I think he was Irish.
I don't have the foggiest what Gilligan's complete name is.
Daniel Gilligan, I guess.
I think it was something McGillicuddy. Gilligan McGillicuddy?
We just call him Gilligan back on the island, I don't know.
The show's creator says the character's name is Willy Gilligan. However, Bob Denver, who played the role, claims Gilligan is his first name. So the answer is either. If you got all the answers correct, you're a bona fide Gilligan Island fan. Up next, an apple a day may keep the doctor away, but there are no apples on Gilligan's Island. So enter the friendly physician and watch his bedside manner. Are you having fun, Skipper?
A blast, little buddy.
We hope you're enjoying Fox25's Gilligan's Island Marathon as we enter our last hour of our 3-hour tour. I'm Barry Scott.
And I'm Harvey Warfield from WZLX.
And we're here with all our Gilligan's friends.
Obviously, some of the passengers seem to have taken the characters to heart.
Oh, it's the stomach and not the heart that has gotten our 7 friends in trouble in the next dilemma. Pass the vegetables, please. We're on our last leg of Fox25's Gilligan Island Marathon. I'm Barry Scott, and this is Harvey Warfield from Classic Hits 100.7 FM, WZLX.
You know, Barry, we were talking earlier that a lot of people didn't think the show was going to last. We know that they were wrong, and as a matter of fact, a lot of actors wanted to be on the show.
Some of those stars were Don Rickles, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Vito Scotti, Richard Kiel, John MacGyver, Strother Martin, and a very young Kurt Russell.
Harvey, I might have been on Gilligan's Island as an infant. Were you ever on the show?
You know, Barry, I'm going to have to check my diary, because, you know, now that you mention it, I think I was.
Well, there were a lot of guest stars on the show, including in this last episode tonight. Phil Silvers stars as the producer.
Hold it! We're pulling into port. It seems that our 3-hour Gilligan's Island Marathon tour is over.
We thank you for joining us tonight for a look back at a classic TV series. We thank all our friends who joined us also. For Harvey Warfield, I'm Barry Scott from WZLX FM. We hope all your voyages are good ones. Good night, Skipper.
Good night, little buddy.